I think you can clearly see that today is a very slow day for me. I was just going to tell you good morning, but it is not good morning. It's almost 2:30. But yeah, I don't know what happened to me. I just feel that I was so tired that I slept until 12. I don't remember when was the last time that I did that, but I just did it because I could feel my body was needing the sleep. So yeah, I'm still like, if it was my mornings, I was going to say good morning to you, but it's not good morning. So anyway, this is me right now in my gown, feeling good and starting my day very, very slow, which I love, thinking my things, and I decided to make this video for you with a special topic. So yeah, let me just say hi first. Hello friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I really hope that you're doing great, and if you're new, hi, welcome, it's Finzi here. I am a biomedical scientist currently performing a PhD on cancer research, and at the same time I help people to live the healthy life that they want. So I focus on the topics anti-cancer lifestyle, women health, keto diet, and self-love. So these topics are the topics that you will see in this channel, but also a little bit of my life, so that you can see someone's journey trying to create the healthy life that they want, because it's a long journey. But so yeah, so first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to all your feedback on the video how to reset your life before 2022 comes. I'm receiving such wonderful comments and such warm and happy messages on Instagram. I'm just really happy that video could help you. So because of that video, I decided to make today's video, which is talking a little bit more of how to get ready, or what practices you can do in order to get ready for 2022, and just how to get the goals that you really want to make your life better. So that's what this video is going to be. But before starting, I just want to say that this video is going to be a little bit different. So normally the kind of videos that I make, you are watching me doing the things that I'm talking about while listening to me talking about those things. Today I'm just going to sit and talk with you about these practices. I used to make these videos before, but stopped making them because there were very few people that actually liked those kind of videos and preferred the other styles. So I'm not going to make a lot of this type of videos, but from time to time I just think the topic and what I'm just going to talk about, it's really how it should be, me sitting with you and talking about it. So this is actually the very first video of my new YouTube series called Coffee Talk with Finoula. So whenever I think there's a very important topic that needs more than the scene, just with you sitting down, this is what I will do. So yeah, so this is more like a test. Please tell me if you prefer this type of video or the other ones, or if you're happy with both. I really want feedback, I really want comments on this, and I want you guys to be honest, because yeah, this is a test and I'm just trying to see what type of content you would like to see. Before starting with the video, I'm just going to do an update of my life, just an update of a few things while I prepare my coffee. I am currently doing some fasting. I haven't had anything since last night for dinner. So yeah, I'm going to have my second coffee, and because I have everything packed in boxes, I'm just going to prepare it in my coffee to go mug. It's the one that I use to go to work every day. The thing is, I really like big mugs for tea and coffee, but yeah, everything is packed and I just don't really feel like unpacking. Because, so this is one of the updates. Some of you asked me if I already moved, if I found the apartment, because of the video that I made moving out. So yes, I've moved out of my apartment, and I have moved into my boyfriend's apartment. So this is just temporary. We're not staying here. We're moving into the new apartment in January. So meanwhile that happens, I'm living here with my boyfriend. So the reason for this, the reason why I didn't wait in my old apartment until the new one was ready, is because I had a 3-year contract with my landlord, and if you wanted to leave you had to either pay or find for a replacement. So that landlord is such a kind person. He said, "You're so close to finishing the 3-year contract. Do not worry if you don't find anyone." But I just wanted to do good by him, you know, for all his help, and also by the girls, my lovely girls living there. Living with someone is very, very difficult, and if you have the wrong person, it can be really, really hard. So I really wanted someone, maybe not that we knew, but with good references, and a friend of a friend is always better for, you know, living together. So that's what happened. She moved in November, so that is earlier than planned, and that's why I moved out, and I'm staying here with my boyfriend until we move to the new apartment. Which, by the way, I found it. We found the apartment that we love. It's not either of the one that I mentioned in the video moving out. But yeah, I'm very happy. It's so cozy. It's just the one that, you know, when you see it and it's the one. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, the other update is that I'm feeling very, very emotional. I wasn't sure if this year, because of COVID, I was going to be able to go back home for Christmas and see my sister. Because of COVID, I have been without seeing her, and my parents also, well, my family. We haven't seen her in 2 years, and it's been really, really hard. So I'm actually very happy that she's actually there. She arrived yesterday. And I'm so emotional because I saw the videos of her arriving to the airport and hugging my parents, and oh my god, I can't believe it. She's there. My eyes are getting watery. I mean, I don't know why. I feel it's maybe the fact knowing that she's home, you know? Anyway, that's just what I wanted to mention. My coffee, big coffee, is done, and before talking with you about today's topic, I'm just going to change to make this video more motivating. And also, I want to work out today. You can consider this my very first tip. I'm going to change into my workout clothes, because I know that if I change to my workout clothes, not only I will be more productive and more motivated, but it will increase my chances of working out today, because as I mentioned, I'm very slow today and very like chill and wanted to stay in the sofa all day long doing nothing but watching Netflix. But I do not want that to happen, even though I really want that. But no, I want to work out, so I'm going to change into my workout clothes, and also it will probably make this video more motivated for you guys that are listening to the practices and the advices to get ready for the new year. So let's go. So I have decided to wear my Christmas jumper. I absolutely love it. It's so warm and so cozy. It's so cold actually here. It was snowing yesterday, so I'm chilly. And so yeah, I'm going to wear this because it's warm, and also to make the video of today cozier, because we're in FINZMAS videos. By the way, if you don't know what that is, if you watch YouTube a lot, you probably heard of this. This thing in YouTube that is done during Christmas time, and it's called Vlogmas. So the way this works is during December, correct me if I'm not wrong, but I think it's during December, Vlogmas is just vlogging and recording every single day and uploading it to YouTube. I don't have the time to do that, so I created my own FINZMAS, and it means I'm just going to be uploading videos about Christmas, New Year related topics. Normally I upload videos every other week, so every 2 weeks. And instead, what I am doing here, in order to give you more content and do something a little bit more similar to Vlogmas, is that I will give you a video every single week. So that's why I gave it my own name, because it's not really Vlogmas, but yeah, it's FINZMAS, so there you go. Also, I forgot to mention before, Forgot to mention before that Jorge, my boyfriend, he got himself a new drone and he got the license, so he's out there just like having massive fun. So yeah, so that's why I'm taking also advantage of being alone in the house so that I can have a proper talk with you. But yeah, I just wanted to share because I think it's really nice and cute how excited he is playing around in the field with his drone. Okay, so if you see me looking down, do not worry. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything because I want to tell you everything about the practices and the advices, practices and like exercises that I do in order to, apart from the Reset Your Life Before 2022, what other things you can do in order to evaluate your life and see what things you can do, what things you want to introduce to your life and how. So my very first tip, and I do this a lot, not just when the new year comes, but my first tip is to practice awareness. So something that I do is that I stay in front of the mirror and I look at myself and I practice self-reflection. And this is not just to look at yourself like in a physical way. I mean, you can also do that if you want to focus on that too. The purpose of this is just to look at yourself and see your life. So you look at yourself and you see what things are happening in your life, good, bad, everything. And what I like to do is that to be honest, I spend a lot of time in front of the mirror to do this practice just because I really like to dig in really deep. So when I do this, I also have either my iPad or my phone or something really near so that I can, or a piece of paper, so that I can write everything that I'm seeing that I like and that I don't like and that I would like to change, for example. And also sometimes when you look at yourself and you practice not only self-reflection but imagining how you want your life to be, you can think of the new things that you want to incorporate. Okay, the next practice, let's say like that, it's to take action. But hear me out. It's not just taking action and moving and actually starting to do the things that you want, which also of course, but this practice is when you wrote down everything in the first exercise and you have the things of your life that you like, the things of your life that you don't like, the things of your life that you would like to change, and the things in your life that you wanted to be there but you never did, plus the new things that you would like to work on. So here is to try and see what things you can do in order to achieve. For example, when you wrote down what things you wanted in your life but you never did, you can do some further analysis to why that happened so that you avoid this happening again now that you're practicing for the new year. Okay, so something that I do and I find really effective is to ask questions. So for example, say that your goal is that you want to run every morning. So ask why, because here it's very important that you know the why of the things. Knowing the why, it's really what's going to get you motivated to actually do them. However, just as I always like, go deeper. So for example, I want to run every morning, say that is your goal, for example, or maybe do this practice now with me and think of a goal that you really want to do in your life, and ask the question. So I want to run every morning from now on. So ask why. Why do you want to run every morning from now on? And answer. So I don't know, say the answer is because I want to feel strong. Okay, so ask that answer a question. Why do you want to feel strong? And answer the question. I want to feel strong because I want to feel that I can with anything or any obstacle. Again, ask that a question. Why do you want to feel like, okay, so do this at least like 5 times. You do 5 questions, but it's a question to each answer. You're really going to get to the true why, you know? So it's not just like a vague why, but like really your why do you really want to do that, you know? You're connecting with yourself. And also this practice also helps you to figure out if maybe you don't want to do that goal anymore, you know? Sometimes you stay stuck with goals that you have been trying to do in the past and you never really achieved them, and sometimes I mean, you grow, you're a human, you grow, you change, so maybe you're no longer connected to that goal and you no longer want to do it, and you just didn't really know about it. So this practice not only gets you to your true why of why you want to practice a certain goal, but also whether or not a goal is for you and you really want it. Now, before moving to the next practice, I just want to quickly mention that I have a free life mini guide for you to be able to analyze your life and work on your goals and all those kind of things. I will leave the link down below in the description box. It's completely free and I just created it for you. I created it actually last year, but I reevaluated everything a little bit and put it better. So in the life mini guide, you're going to have a section where you're going to think about your values, your principles, your strengths, what would be a fulfilling life for you. Then there's a section with a Japanese exercise, which is really, you know, great. Then you have a section to have a clear view of the things that you want to do, and in order to create a vision board. A vision board also helps a lot when you want to create the life of your dreams. I will make a video about this if you want, separate, because if not we're going to be here forever, but a vision board really does work. So, and then finally the last section, you will have your top 5 goals and you will be ready to take action. So if you want this kind of help, feel free to click on the link and download the free mini life guide. Now also for this practice, when you're going to work with the free mini guide and in this video, these practices, I'm just going to advise you the same thing that I did in the video of Reset Your Life before 22, and is to be in a very calm and relaxed state. This is a very important process that you're doing because you're working on your life, and you really need to be calm, relaxed, no tense, no anxiety, no stress, and really connected with yourself. So really try to find something that really puts you in that calm and relaxed state. For me, it's yoga, meditation, and a hot bath. But yeah, try maybe to find what things could help you to be at ease and relaxed when doing this practice, because I think it's really important that you are connected with yourself and that you don't get distracted by thoughts that maybe worry you and create you anxiety. Now, another thing that I want to advise you when practicing all these things and working on resetting your life is to take baby steps. So I think the step that you took to change your life, or not maybe change your life, but improve it and try to work on getting the life that you want, is such there's so much courage in that step that you took. So own it and be very proud. It's improving your life and creating the life that you want is such a beautiful journey. Of course it will be hard, but it's such a beautiful journey. So my advice is to take baby steps. Don't try and change your entire life in one night or in a few days, because if you do that, you're not going to really enjoy the process and you will increase the chances of feeling overwhelmed, feeling stress, feeling anxious, and you don't really want to feel that, because you can reach a state of burnout just by trying to make a better life for yourself, and you really don't want to do that. So whenever you're creating goals, tasks, things to change, whatever it is, try to breaking down into smaller steps. Try to get to the roots. You know, when you have a tree with a big goals, try to get to really the roots of how to get there and what things you can do. Create smaller steps, break it down, take baby steps. This way you will not only increase your motivation and efficiency on creating this life that you want to work on, but also really achieve it and do it the right way. So yes, it's really important to take action and get moving, because of course if you stay there just sitting down, nothing will happen magically, but don't feel stressed about it and don't put a lot of pressure about it. So it's just make sure that you're moving forward, but take it easy, take it slow. Everything on its own space and time and moment. Now, something that really helps to not only achieving goals, but like just things of your life that you want to improve, change, or add new things, something that really helps is to add deadlines. So this way you know in which task or which aspect on your life you want to focus first, and once you finish that one, then you will focus on the next one. So it really helps to set deadlines. Now, the important thing here is how to set the deadline. Be careful here, because sometimes when you're organizing and when you're in front of the calendar, you get so motivated and you're so hyped that you feel that you can do more than you actually can. Be careful with that, because if you overschedule and you don't create a realistic planning, then you're going to increase the chances of failing and giving up and feeling like you cannot do it. And it's not true, it's just that you didn't organize it in the right way. So in order to know more or less the best as possible which is the right deadline, it's very important to analyze a little bit those goals or those things that you want to work on. So for instance, I'm just going to read you some questions that I have written for myself. I think I practiced this for the very first time a year and a half ago. The obvious thing, the first thing that you need to know is what things in your life you want to change, add, improve, or what goals you want to work on. You need to have a clear vision on that. If you don't have that, then you cannot do this. Work on that first and then come back to this step. So once you have a clear vision of what you want to focus on, think of what resources you will need in order to achieve them. Think also if you will need help to achieve any of those things. Who can provide of this help? What obstacles can occur in the process of achieving them? Of course, do this question for each different task, goal, or thing you want to change, add, or improve. Okay? So yeah, and really take time to answer these questions. You really have to do like a big evaluation of this. What resources will you need help? Who can provide that help? What obstacles will you encounter? What things can you do to solve those obstacles? If you think these obstacles beforehand, you increase the chances of those obstacles not happening, because you are actually already trying to put a solution to them. And then think about if there could be a delay. So in this case, I normally think about my life, my personal life, and my work. So I think what things I have in my life and my work that could suddenly pop out of nowhere and make a delay on me working on these things. So really try to think of what kind of delays could happen, and also try to put a solution. What things could you do to after this delay happens, or to avoid this delay, which would be better. These questions, I think, they really help in order to analyze deeper your goals or your new improvements in your life, and really achieve them. So it will help you to avoid feeling stuck again. Now, the next thing that I want to add advice is to celebrate. Just celebrate. I mean, celebrate every single task, every single small baby step that you achieve, every single goal that you achieve. Just celebrate it. Be proud of yourself and your work. This is just really important to get your motivation really high. And even if you did the smallest task that you think it's nonsense, I mean, you did it. So why not celebrate it? Say, very well done. So in my case, I talk to myself and I say, very good, Finoula, very well done. You achieved this. And just practice that, because it makes you feel better so much. So something that you can do is to track your progress, and not only celebrate the good things that you achieved, the tasks that you achieved, but also if you failed in something. Of course, if you feel bad, just feel bad, express, feel your feelings and your emotions, cry if you need to, but don't stay stuck in there, go deeper. So when you see that you failed in something, ask yourself, why did you fail? What things you could change in order not to fail on that again and actually achieve it, and just take action and try it again. You just have to try it again. Try it again, once and again, never give up, because this is like when you had to do exercise of mathematics. I'm pretty sure a lot of us here agree with mathematics are very hard. And I remember getting really frustrated with an exercise when I couldn't manage to get the right solution, and all the process was just wrong, and you had to start over again and change things. So this is the same here. Try to find out different paths, different things that you can do in order to achieve the task, goal that you want to. And by baby steps and by re-motivating yourself, you will get there, I promise. Like it has happened to me thousands of times, and I know it will continue to happen with some things that I'm currently working on in my life. So, and then finally, you can change your mood. That's what I want to tell you. You have the power to activate your happiness. I think it's very important, as I mentioned before, to, of course, if you're feeling down, just feel it. However, after a while, you really need to change that feeling and be happy again in order to work on the life that you want to achieve, right? So there's some practices that you can do in order to activate your happiness and increase your motivation. So in here, I just want to mention several hormones that do the work. So for example, when you exercise and you move your body releases endorphins, and these endorphins make you feel happy and so much better. So actually for me, whenever I do exercise, when I finish, even though I'm so tired, but I really feel like I can do anything in the world, and that feeling is just the best when you want to work on something. Then another thing is when oxytocin is released, and this hormone is released when you hug a person that you love, a member of your family, a friend. When you hug them, when you have a meaningful, deep conversation, you know, when you have problems and you just want to talk about it, when you do this hormone oxytocin is released, and this hormone also makes you feel better and happy. So there you go, another thing that you can practice in order to change your mood. Another thing that you can do is to practice feeling joy. So in order to feel joy, of course, you have to do things that bring you joy. So just practice things that make you feel this joy. It's reading a book, watching a show, listening to your favorite music, dancing to your favorite music, and when you have this joy, feel the joy. So not just only, you know, you have the joy, but like really feel how you're feeling. That joy that you're feeling, feel it. You're going to release serotonin, and serotonin is another hormone that makes you feel better and happier and changes your mood, so why not practice it? Okay, so then finally, dopamine. Dopamine is released whenever you achieve something, so that's why I think it's really important that you celebrate when you have achieved the smallest task, because the smallest thing that you do, your body already feels better because of the release of dopamine. Even if it means that you actually did go to the groceries and picked up something that you had to do and you didn't feel like doing that, the smallest thing that in your mind is nonsense, you actually did it, you got your body moving, so it's a really good thing. So yeah, this hormone also makes you feel better and happy about yourself, and you actually did something, so that's great. Okay, so these are the practices that also help me to prep for the new year and work on the life that I want to work before 2022 comes, you know. In Christmas, I know you will have a lot of plans for sure with family celebrating, but you have like still a lot of days in December to actually work in your life and feel that you're actually almost there before the new year starts, and you don't have to start from the very beginning, like, you know, what I talked about in the video of how to reset your life before 2022 arrives. So yeah, I really hope that you liked the video and that it was valuable to you and that it helped you, because that's why I'm doing this. And also, if you have any practice or any suggestions that you do for this getting your life that you want, leave it down below in the comments, because I really want to read about them, and I'm pretty sure that it helps a lot of us. So yes, so yeah, I really hope that you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.